Good evening. Happy Monday. Yeah, I did write. I got some encouragement from my friends, so yeah, I just started writing this physics paper, and I've written by now like 9 pages. Okay, so I wrote this evening about 5 more pages. Okay, so it's moving on a regular speed, like 5 pages per day, and when it comes to special relativity, it's almost done. So the paper length after done with special relativity, it will be like 10 pages, 11. So I'll go ahead and move to the general relativity disproof in the same paper. Why? 10 pages, that's not worthwhile to write. It's too short. Alright? It should be at least like 20, 30 pages. Come on. I mean, yeah, this particular journal I'm gonna submit, their page limit is like 10 pages. I don't care. Alright, so to me that's too short. Okay, so well, even if I follow all the editorial requirements, most likely it's not gonna get published anyway. So what's the point of following the length limit, right? Yeah, forget it. I do my own thing. Alright, so but them having journals out there, yeah, it does help. Okay, it does motivate me. I did open this beer bottle, but it got stuck again. Ah! Oh! Are you serious? Ah. Oh, I got steak knife over there. What's a tool if I don't use it, right? So, gah, ugh, ugh, gah. Oh, I got it. Ah. Yeah, you guys are dumb. We like challenges, right? Yeah, you guys are dumb. I am dumb. I am dumb knucklehead. Okay, so I'm like this. Now it's hot. Oh, oh. So my wise friends, they tell me, they teach me a lot of good maxims. Okay, back in the days in Korea and here in America. Okay, some proverbs. There's some particular, I guess it's like American wisdom, secular wisdom, like on your treats, right? Yeah, my friends told me that. So to me, this human analysis is my treats, my goodies, candies. Okay, I really enjoy doing this. Okay, probably that's why nobody's watching this. Not many people. Oh, there are a few people. Kindly generous spend time with me here, but mostly not many people are watching this. Okay, maybe because I'm just entertaining myself and not others. Anyways, so uh, yeah, so before I come here, I spent about 3 hours to write this article. Which I enjoy too, but it's enjoyable, but it's still work. Academic writing, it's not a, it's quite intense process. Okay, by now I'm getting used to it. Okay, so because it's been about 3 weeks by now since I restarted writing academic papers. I used to do that a lot back in the days when I was in law school, when I was in Cornell. yeah. So I don't know what to expect from that, and so now I'm back on it. Uh, well, disproof, yeah, maybe it's not the right term to use. Disproving Albert Einstein, maybe it's kind of arrogant of me to say, okay. Maybe alternative theory will be better. And yes, my theory might be wrong. Hey, who knows? Maybe Mr. Einstein is still correct. Huh? Yeah, that's possible. I don't exclude that possibility. Yeah, I could be wrong. It's up to the people, okay? It's people's right, people's freedom. It's kind of like voting right, okay? Right to accept a scientific theory is their right, okay? But if they are scientists, though, then it becomes more than just a matter of right. Because scientists, they have a duty, at least ethical and moral duty. Physicists, okay, that any scientist, their job is to be objective. Okay, so there's the distinction between politics and science. Also, science and religion. Science, at least, is supposed to be objective, just like a judge or justice's job in court or juror's job is to be objective and to be impartial. Lawyer's job is to be partial, is to be advocates for client that the lawyers are representing. Lawyer's job is not about being neutral. It's not. It's to be partial, to be biased, in favor of the lawyer's client, be it plaintiff or defendant. Okay. But judge's job, justice's job, juror's job, or court clerk's job is to be neutral. All right. So, and just like that, scientist's job is to be objective. They should not be religious or loyal to some specific scientist, or scientist's job is not about politics, loyalty, religion. It's not. It's to be objective. Okay, so at least in theory, that's their duty. Um, so I write this article, and if they are professional scientists, if they are secular readers, they have freedom of choice. But if they are professional scientists, they're like steward of scientific knowledge. They're professors and whatever PhDs. Okay, then it is their moral and ethical duty to be objective about things. They should not feel loyalty to Mr. Einstein or Mr. Galileo or Mr. Newton. Okay, uh, if they are loyal and partial and biased towards certain scientists like Mr. Einstein or Mr. Newton, Mr. Galileo, then they are not doing their job correctly. Okay? But it's very difficult ideal to achieve because scientists, they are people too. Okay? Maybe they love Einstein because out of sympathy, aside him, Mr. Einstein being European Jew, who went through persecution and under Nazi Hitler, Germany and Europe during World War II. Beside that, yeah, Mr. Einstein has a very interesting life history, right? He was not very good at school, okay? But he went to very good school, the engineering school in Switzerland, what, ETH, right? A very prestigious school and fantastic professors. But he couldn't land a job that typical PhD graduate gets, like researcher position, postdoctoral or professor, whatever. He didn't quite get there, okay? So he was kind of excluded from the academia community, okay? They rejected him. He got a job as a patent clerk in Switzerland, okay? Which is very not typical kind of job that PhD graduates get, right? So when all the other his colleagues, PhD students become professors and whatnot, he was excluded from academia. So there's a lot of sympathy factor played into advocating for and being a huge fan of, being loyal to, and being a defender of and advocate for Mr. Einstein's theory because of this his extraordinary life history. Right? Sympathy factor, okay? Yeah, like Cinderella story, obscure pattern clerk with PhD degree because he couldn't get any professor job after he graduated from PhD. Overnight sensation, right? Yeah, that's Cinderella story. Eh? Or Little Mermaid. Or David versus Goliath. This Grimm's fairy tale, whatever Disney adopted, like Rapunzel, right? Yeah. Yeah, story of dream come true. That's one of many things that Mr. Einstein stand for. Another thing Mr. Einstein stand for, world peace. International collaboration between different continents and languages and countries when World War II was going on. Huh? Yeah, the story of victory, the story of peace. Mr. Einstein stands for many things. Okay? So that's why he has such a huge fan base in science community and also secular community too. Okay? I used to be one of his huge fan. Yeah. I studied his theories. But as a scientist, I have to do my job. When I discover he's wrong, well, it's my duty to tell people that he may not have been right. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I like Mr. Einstein a lot. He's a cool guy. I like him. He's a very good looking man and very nice guy. He's very saintly figure, okay? But I'm sorry. I'm a scientist. I have to do my job. Okay? So, alright, we'll take 5 minutes. What can I tell? Okay, what can I say? Right? Yeah, but hopefully, yeah. Hopefully things are just turn out just right, okay? So, we'll see. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen, okay? My paper does not get published or never get to see the light of the day because what? People don't read it. That's fine, okay? Yeah, I put it somewhere online, somewhere. Even if nobody reads it, I'm okay with that, okay? So that's the worst thing that can happen, okay? So that's fine. So yesterday, Sunday, yeah, I got way too drunk. So the very last episode I made yesterday, yeah, I decided not to upload it. Okay, because I was, I guess, kind of misbehaving, misspeaking. So I decided not to upload that very last episode. Okay, so like 1 hour. Okay, yeah, that happens. Ah, boy, it happens, but that's no problem. So, what did I write about? It's the same thing that we talked here, but I have to write it, type it up in a very organized fashion. It took me 5 pages, 3 hours. That's what I did today. Okay, but yeah, the things we discussed here, the scenarios, Adam and Bob, spaceship, okay, moving to the left and right, all that stuff. Okay, so I had to draw a diagram and all that stuff. Okay, so it was a little bit boring. Okay, because something already I know. Okay, I had to type it up in a highly organized fashion. Okay, step by step. So it was boring process. So I played background music, like hooked on instrumental, uh, Biggie Adair, the jazz musician, and yeah, that really helps. Well, Percy Faith, uh, Summer Place, instrumental. I like instrumental a lot. Okay, why? 'Cause when I, as a background music, I don't want to hear any lyrics. Then I have to think about it. The lyrics, English lyrics. Foreign language music is good as a background music because I don't understand what they're saying. But if I understand what they are singing about, it's distraction. Okay, so yeah. So mostly I play like instrumental music when I write or when I work. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I think it's incumbent upon us we do some acting and writing, filmmaking. Okay, short story, short film, short novel. Let's do it. Okay. Because before we went to break, I asked this question. Okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? Uh, let's write a novel about that. Okay, because most likely this paper it will not be published. Why? I ignore their formatting requirement, length requirement. Why? Hey, I'm already doing humanity a huge service by writing this for free, taking my own time. I don't get paid for this. It's a pro bono for the benefit of humanity. I'm doing this as a volunteerism. Okay? Yeah, writing these academic articles. So now I don't have time or money to follow their formatting guideline. No. It will take it or leave it. Okay, and I will submit to only one journal. That's it. After that, they refuse or they don't get back to me. I put it online somewhere, free spots. Okay, and I move on. I keep working on next and next and next article. Okay, so but reality aside, our ideal version of this human history in the future is this. Let's say it gets published and become very famous. Huh? Let's say this what inertial symmetry axiom theory become mainstream. Then there will be some jealous people. What about some professors in physics who have devoted their lifetime studying special and slash or general relativity theories by Mr. Einstein? Would they resent me? Would they lose their jobs? Would their reputation be damaged? I don't know. I don't think it's necessary though. They didn't know, okay? We all make mistakes. But what about, let's say there's this gentleman in physics, maybe he's MIT PhD, PhD in Stanford, Harvard, Yale, or Berkeley, all those big schools, University of Chicago or Duke University or Princeton, right? So they say he studied special and general relativity theories by Mr. Einstein, and he spent decades of his youth with Mr. Einstein's relativity theories, and he wrote dissertation about it, and he kept writing a lot of articles about it, books about it. Okay, hey, no problem. Hey, he made money. He had fun. He got his fame. He went to top schools, and he had great life. It's just that he turned out to be wrong. So what? Hey, we are all wrong. Okay, we all make mistakes. Look at me. I'm drinking alcohol every day. I'm smoking cigarettes too. Some people think that's very wrong thing to do. But I've been doing this for decades. Drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes. Maybe I end up getting cancer. I don't care. Okay? Why? When I'm alive, yeah, I want to live in the way I enjoy. I want to be happy. Okay? I don't care if I die tomorrow or not. Right? I do my best to survive. So why did I decide not to upload the last episode that I made yesterday? I was drunk and I was doing some martial art right here, imagining bear attack, right? So I said something like, when a bear try to attack me, I'm not gonna play that. No, I'm a man. I'm gonna fight it, even if it's hungry grizzly. No, I'm not gonna just play that. No, I'm a man. I know some martial art, not much, but some martial art. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I will fight. Some of us guys, not all of us, but some of us guys, including myself, we are very dumb. We are not smart. Okay, so but no worries. Okay, I don't go hiking nowadays. I don't even go hiking. What do? I just run around the town, run in the park, right in this town, and there are no bears. There is in the middle of downtown, man. It's far away from the mountain. In this town, yeah, there are some parts of this town. It's a big town. Some parts of this town is right next to at the foot of mountains. They have bears there. But that's like how far away from here in this house to that side of the town? 30 miles. About. So it's not too far away, okay? Some of my friends live in those towns. Mountain, foothill, right? Foot of the mountain. Yeah, they say they have bears there, okay? But downtown here around the parks, there are no bears. Yeah, I just run there. Do push-ups and sit-ups in at home. Okay, so yeah, most likely I'm not going to have any bear encounter. Okay, so no worries. Okay, well thank you for your concern though. Okay, because when I see bears coming at me, yeah, I'm going to fight. I'm not going to play that. No. Why? Because I'm very dumb kind of guy. Okay, I'm not smart. Okay, so I will not just play that. Okay, I'm not recommending that to you. I'm saying that's what I would do. I'm not gonna play that. I will start fighting that grizzly. Twice as big as I am, thrice as heavy as I am, I will fight it. I'm not gonna play that, and I'm not gonna run away. I will fight it. How? Uh, yeah, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so there's some techniques so I've seen working. Okay, so yeah, I've seen some YouTube videos. Okay, I was very impressed. It was really cool. I'm a very dumb guy, okay? Very unwise man, alright? So some of us guys are like that. Not all of us are like that, okay? So we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So, yeah. in the YouTube video I watched a while ago, a couple of years ago, okay, there's this guy, right? And somebody else filmed him, and there's this big grizzly bear charging at him, okay? What he did? Wah! And the bear turned around and went back to the forest, okay? I don't think it was photoshopped or any digital manipulation. I don't think so. I think it was real, okay? So that was very cool. Okay? Yeah. And this gentleman, he was, I don't think, from what I recall, he was not that athletic, okay? He was kind of like rotund, right? And kind of middle-aged, maybe in his 40s or 50s or 60s, okay? But he got the gut, okay? So, then grizzly bear turned away and went back to the forest, okay? He ran away, right? So that was awesome, okay? I'm not sure where it was, maybe Europe, Russia, Canada, America, but from what I recall, that gentleman was Caucasian. Okay, he was a white guy. Okay, so yeah, that was cool. Probably he doesn't know too much about martial arts, but I guess he knew enough about bears, so he scared that grizzly bear away. That was really cool. I really liked that. Okay, that was awesome. Better than my strategy that I came up with yesterday. Yeah, turn around and go back to the back of the bear and do some arm choke. It's grizzly. Maybe it's not a very smart idea, huh? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we guys are dumb, okay? So some dumber than others. Me. Yeah, I'm a very dumb person. I am the dumbest. Yeah. So, short novel. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, short story, film, yeah, acting. Because it's been a while since we did any acting, right? We have this opportunity, and let's not miss it. Okay. Yeah, let's not lose this opportunity. Let's fantasize. Okay. So because this paper is still being written, it's not been submitted yet, it's not been rejected yet. So let's dance while the music plays. Just like before the campaign election day. Yeah, I fantasize about winning the election, right? Yeah. After election results came out, yeah, party's over, right? So the music stopped and I stopped campaigning. Okay. But went to another kind of party, physics. Okay, so we are having a physics party here. Okay. One door closes, another opens. Okay, so my friends, yeah, who really care about my campaign, yeah, they told me the same thing. Okay, hey, no problem. You lost the election, no problem. Okay, there are some other venues. Okay, so yeah, I have many good friends. Okay, who really care about me. Okay, I have many. Okay, so they're my friends, very much parental figures. Okay, just like my parents, they love me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very grateful. Yeah, for their friendship. So, and I have them all over the world, by the way. Okay, so, yeah. Many in America, many in Alaska, and some in other countries. Okay, so and that's what's great about social media, right? Yeah. Mhm. So, let's say there's this physicist. Okay, let's say, uh, let's just say it's a guy, okay? Because how many female studies relativity? I haven't seen that many female physicists. Well, first of all, there are not many female PhD physicists in the world. It's not sexism. It's not misogyny. It's not gender discrimination. It's just that females just don't find physics interesting enough. Okay, most females. There are some. Okay, but physics, computer science, PhD level, they're mostly males. Okay, there are more males than females in physics, computer science, PhD level. Okay, Because females just don't find those subject matters very interesting. Okay, there are a lot of psychology PhDs who are females. There are a lot of biology PhDs who are females. Okay, but physics and computer science, not that many. Uh, like mechanical engineering, not that many females. Okay, the females just don't find that those subject matters very interesting. Okay, so it has nothing to do with misogyny, sexism. No, 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 I don't think so. Also, mathematics PhD, they are mostly males. Okay. Okay, so uh, let's do some physics guy. Okay, he's devoted his lifetime, his youth, in special and general theories of relativity by Mr. Einstein. Okay, and let's fantasize that the paper I'm writing, that we are writing together. Okay, it becomes international sensation. We become international sensation. Okay, overnight. Okay, we're just fantasizing. Okay, let's dance while music lasts. Before they reject my paper, before it get buried, stillbirth, death on arrival. Yeah, I put somewhere in the online spot and nobody reads it. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I just move on to the next article, next academic article because I have a lot to write about. Why? I've been doing this human analysis for past 3 years. Okay, so we have accumulated tremendous amount of corpus of knowledge, and I will start publishing one by one. Okay, yeah, in sociology. We don't have humanology department in the world. Okay, so maybe in psychology journal, sociology journal, economics journal, and some what atmospheric science or physics, chemistry, linguistics, whatever. Hmm? Yeah. Most likely, all of them will reject my papers. All of them. Why? I'm not gonna abide by their formatting guideline. No, I just wanna say hello, okay? Because I appreciate what they do, and I love them, right? I submit it, they reject it, and I put it somewhere in the internet. Okay, so that's the plan. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we have to continue this physics novel. All right. Give me like 5 minutes, okay? I need some vocal rest. Okay, so and then we'll do acting, screenwriting, impromptu improvisation. Yeah, we'll act, write, direct, film all at the same time. Okay. Creative writing class. Okay. Workshop, rather. We'll do that. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? So. We get there, alright? So. Okay. Ah. Okay. So, yeah, the scenario is you're writing a novel, so there are dramatization, exaggeration to make it more funny, more entertaining, right? Heightened emotionality, emotional content, greatly exaggerated. This all these individuals with some extreme personality and rather strong character, and yeah, to be the kind of people, fictional characters that are different from average people, to be more exciting and entertaining. Okay, so okay, let's think about this MIT PhD professor. Okay, tenure professor in MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Right, he devoted his life in the study of special and general relativity. Okay, maybe in MIT, Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Princeton, you name it. Okay, maybe yeah, let's say in Princeton. Okay, because Mr. Einstein was in Princeton. Yeah, the advanced study, advanced institute of whatever in Princeton. Okay, New Jersey. Yeah, I've been to New Jersey, but I never been to Princeton campus. Okay, I don't even know where it is. I drove by some towns in New Jersey. It was beautiful. It was in autumn. Okay, when I was living in Ithaca, New York. When I was in Cornell, yeah, it's still Ivy League. Okay, not very well known Ivy League, but yeah, good school. Yeah, I was born there too. When my dad was doing his PhD in economics. Okay, I also studied there as well as a PhD in computational biology. Okay, for 2 years. Okay, yeah, I dropped out. Okay, it was too much for me. Too much studying. Oh boy, I couldn't take it. Just like I dropped out of special forces training after 2 weeks. Just like I dropped out of this Korean science high school after 2 months. I'm not exactly elitist material. I just can't take it. Okay, uh, I don't have what it takes to be an elite. All right. Just like I didn't catch up with other candidates. Oh, they're kind of gung ho special forces type, right? They work very hard for their campaign. I didn't. I did work hard, but hey, I had to pay my bills. I have my full time day job as a lawyer. Okay. Yeah, today I worked very hard. Okay. And I came home. My campaign has stopped, so I have my free time. So I did write this academic article for 3 hours, 5 pages. I do work very hard, but not harder because I want to enjoy my life. So I come here and drink vodka, whiskey, and talk about whatever. Sing, dance, act, entertainment style. So let's act, okay? Let's say this physicist, physics professor or researcher, whatever, PhD, who dedicated his youth in the study of Mr. Albert Einstein's special and general relativity. He wrote dissertation about it. He wrote books about it. He wrote dozens, if not hundreds, of journal articles, and it got published. Right? He wrote books. He made a lot of money. He got married. Studying this special or general relativity by Mr. Einstein. Okay, he made a lot of money. He got interviews. He's famous. Okay, very well established. But I proved him wrong, and now he feels better about it because we are acting. We are free writing. Okay, it's creative writing class. Okay, so yeah, because most likely it's not gonna happen. The paper I'm writing, yeah, I will finish writing in a couple of weeks or not whatsoever. Okay, my guess it will take about 1 or 2 weeks. That's it. Okay, and I will include general relativity disproof in the same paper. Okay, length it will be about 30 pages. Okay? Because the proof of special general relativity, that's very easy. Why? We'll tackle on one axiom in special relativity and one axiom in general relativity. That's it. It's like jujitsu. In jujitsu, you twist the wrong way, just one joint, like here or here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Okay, just one joint, or even one finger, and your opponent's entire body is now disabled because he's in pain. You're twisting this one finger in the wrong way. Ah, please stop. Tap out, yeah. You win. I lose. That's the magic of Jiu-Jitsu. You attack, just focus on, concentrate on just one joint. The rest of this opponent's body is disabled. He's in so much pain. Okay, that's the magic of Jiu-Jitsu, Japanese martial art. Okay. So yeah, in Einstein, special relativity, general relativity, okay, many different parts. We just attack one foundational, fundamental axiom, okay, and we prove that one axiom wrong. That's it. Okay, that's why this proof is short and sweet. It would not take more than 30 pages, I don't think. For both special and general relativity disproves, okay? But most likely it's not going to get published, it's not going to get known, but let's fantasize, but that hasn't happened yet. Okay? Yeah, let's dance while the music lasts, okay? The jury is not out there yet, because I haven't even finished writing this article, and I haven't even submitted to journal yet. But so let's take advantage of that fact that we are not there yet. Okay, so let's fantasize about it. Okay, just like I did before the election day. I fantasized about winning the election. So let's assume, this paper get published and become very famous, right? And become mainstream, right? So I become famous, okay? And so what about this professor who studied special and general relativity all his life, okay? And I'm sure there are many of them all around the world. So what would they do? Would they come to this house with pitchfork and this torch, kind of witch hunting, shotguns, and because I ruined their career, ruined their reputation, and I proved them wrong, their lifetime's work. Sin. Okay, so that's the fun thought. Okay, I couldn't help. Okay, because I'm a writer, I'm a novelist, I'm a fiction writer. Okay, fictionalist. Yeah, I just could not help imagining that kind of storyline. Okay, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's satirization. Okay, satire, right? So, like editorial cartoonists do that all the time, right? Yeah, exaggeration of imagination and characterization. It's fun. I'm a huge fan of editorial cartoonists. Okay. Yeah, about President Trump and whatnot. Okay, so that's so funny. Yeah, all around the world. Okay, in Latin America, Europe, Britain, America. Okay, so good cartoonists. Yeah. I myself used to draw some cartoons when I was in elementary school. Okay, so I'm not downplaying their job, okay? But what I'm saying is I used to draw some cartoons when I was in elementary school. Okay? I'm not downplaying their job. Okay? I'm a huge fan, editorial cartoons. Okay, so especially about President Trump. Okay, so making fun of President Trump in cartoons. Okay, they're good, high quality, right? So I'm. That's one of the reasons I voted for President Trump. I wanted to be entertained. Okay, he's entertaining. Okay, so I don't agree with him. His foreign policy, his arm wrestling with China. Yeah, this trade war with China. That's the worst policy there can be. Okay, uh, because the only people who get harmed by President Trump's trade war with China, they are Americans. Okay, Americans the only one who get harmed by President Trump's trade war with China. Okay, Chinese people they don't get harmed by the trade war. Why? Because they can always trade with some other countries. Okay, but America without China consumers, mm, okay. So American workers are the only victims of this trade war between President Trump's administration and China. Okay, so President Trump is doing huge disservice to Americans by engaging in this trade war with China. He's just playing chess game, arm wrestling. Okay, yeah, that's something I really disagree with President Trump. Okay, so he just want to show who is stronger. Okay, President Trump and Mr. whoever head of the state in China. Okay, I don't remember his name. Okay, I think it's a cool guy. He's like Mr. Jin Shiping or something. I don't remember. Okay, I don't know too much about Chinese pronunciation. Okay, I know some Chinese characters, but I'm not good at pronouncing Chinese characters in Chinese language. Okay, I can pronounce in Korean some characters. Okay, but yeah, the head of China, I think he's a cool guy. Okay, yeah, I like him. Right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so there was acting, there was a short story. Okay, because I'm very low energy nowadays. Why? I work full time. After work for 3 hours, I write these academic articles. Okay, so I cannot spend too much time fiction writing or acting. Okay, so we just did that. Okay, yeah. All right, all right. We'll stop and restart. Okay, all right.